Friends, welcome back to the channel. So I said that it was supposed to rain today, and I looked at the forecast and it's not going to today until later on, like around 10 o'clock today. So I actually went in and watered those peppers that we transplanted yesterday, and I figured I should come out here and do some things while we still have clear skies. So the first thing that I wanted to do, unfortunately, is we have a situation with our Asian greens, which we had last year. They actually are starting to bolt. So let me show you guys what's happening. So the Asian greens are bolting, and that's due to the stress of not the weather necessarily. It's mainly because I kept them in their container for quite a long time. You can see here they're putting out seeds. That's essentially what bolting means, and I think this happened particularly because not the weather getting too warm, but I think it's because I had them under too much stress. They were packed in these small cells, and I didn't plant them out for a little while, so therefore they were not happy. They needed to come out a lot sooner. So I'm just going to take them out. I'm going to do it again in the fall and maybe direct sow them, but for now I'm just going to take them out. I'm not going to just dump them. I'm going to take what I can and saute them up, cut off the roots, and instead I have some soybean seeds that I'm going to direct sow in this container back here. I actually have some Callaloo seeds that I'm going to direct sow in here. And then I do have another green stalk here. This is the leaf one, and I am going to plant this up with some basils, and I'm thinking I may plant some green bean seeds, or I may come in and plant some flowers in there as well. But definitely going to get these other green stalks planted up today. I have some soil back here, and it is Saturday, so if I do need more, we could run out and get some more. In our area, the shops here are closed on Sundays, which is nice, but that means that you kind of have to figure out what you want to do or what you want to get before that day. So I may just have him pick up just a couple more bags of the Vagaro just in case. I think I may be good with 3, because one of the orange containers that needs some soil, it doesn't need quite as much, and then the green one here also don't need quite as much. This is essentially going to be our harvest. I'm going to clean this up and probably just make a little steamed veggies with this, but we're gonna try again for the fall. Still have some celery. I'm just going to put them at the bottom. There's like 5 or so celery things in this, and I'm just going to harvest them as they get bigger, or take some out, and that way it gives the other plants room to get bigger. But I have a lot of celery both in the landscape and in the garden, so, and in green stalks, so I'm not too worried, but I do want to get these planted out. Okay, so I have these 3 Callaloo variety, or 3 amaranth. Where I get amethyst? Amaranth varieties. So I have this red leaf one. This one is from Botanical Interest, and it's supposed to be 49 to 63 days. Heat-loving summer green. And then we have this pink beauty amaranth, and then we have our green Callaloo amaranth. So I'm going to mostly put the green Callaloo, and I'm going to try to direct seed about maybe 5 or so in each of the cells. I think I'm going to just sprinkle both the pink and the red leaf one throughout, but my main focus is to get the green Callaloo because this is the one I eat the most, but it'll be interesting to add some of these to the mix. There is no method to this madness. Whatever comes up, comes up. I'm overseeding a lot. But this is my first time direct seeding in the green stalk, and I really want to make sure I get Callaloo. So I am putting way more than I should. And I don't know where anything is going, but something will come up. And I was thinking that I may put some more soil over it, but most of these pockets are already filled to the brim. So I'm just going to get my watering can and just water them in instead. But I'm gonna flat out the surface first. Another way to get your planter filled up, especially if you don't have the time or the energy to take it all apart, do the whole stacking thing. What I like to do sometimes is I just like to make sure they all have their great components. If there's weeds, I take out the weeds. I use this as kind of like my weed catcher for the moment. And then I just take a handful and I just drop it in here. This one's a little bit hard. I already put some chamomile in this pocket. I really enjoy the flowers of the chamomile herb. When I ordered the bases recently, I only ordered 2 bases, and now I'm kicking myself because I undercalculated, because I did already have some bases, and I thought I wasn't going to use 2 of these in the back. I thought I was just going to use them in the front. So I was like, okay, I don't need the base. But now I have 2 green stalks without the spinny base, and I realized that I really want it. So I'm going to have to watch out for the next sale so that I could get some more bases. So if you guys get notified for a sale, let me know. I'd really appreciate it. For the past couple of days, as I've been trying to record, I've been having just issues with getting the right lighting. There's just like a lot of cloud and then the sun, and it's just crazy. So I waited till later, like it's around 5 o'clock right now, but that means I don't get a lot of sunlight for a long period of time. So I'm really trying to hustle. So this is why I'm doing the quick method, because I really don't have time to take these apart and fill them up. So what we're going to be doing for this green stalk is direct seeding some soybeans. I've been trying to grow this for, well, I tried 1 year in ground, and like I say, anytime I put any beans, legumes in ground, it just gets either it's eaten up by the birds or yeah, it's mostly the birds actually. So most of the time it's eaten up by the birds. So that's why I've just decided that when it comes to legumes, I just want to stick to the green stalk. The only beans and peas that work really well in the garden is anything that's like a pole bean. When it comes to any type of bush variety, the green stalk is the best way to go. So I have some of these soybeans. These are from Johnny's, and it comes with about 100, and it takes 82 days for maturity. And I really like edamame, fresh edamame. This is like one of my staples anytime I go to the restaurants. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plant 2 peas in each of the cell, 2 beans I should say, in each of the cell. And I'm just gonna put it as deep as the seed, so twice the width of the seed. And I'm just going to press it into the soil a bit. So I have one more green stalk left, and I want to know what you guys think I should plant up in that one. Right now my idea is to do some red bean, bush bean variety. I eat a lot of those, so I'm thinking maybe I should plant that in there, or some peanuts. Let me know what you guys think. For the first time in a long time, I didn't completely finish up my planting, but it is now later on in the day, like around 6. I had to wait a little bit longer because the sun was just going all over the place and the lighting was just a mess, so I just waited till later on. But because of that, now I'm running out of daylight. I actually had to up the ISO on my camera, so that kind of says to me like, hey, yeah, it's time to go, or that video quality is gonna go down. But I just want to say quickly, one of the green stalk, this one that already had the bok choy in it, it already has the granular fertilizer in it for the amaranth that I planted up in this one, and this one doesn't. If this didn't already have the granular for the bok choy, I wouldn't have placed the fertilizer in the green stalks until the plant developed their first true leaves. So that's what I'm planning to do for the edamame. But apart from that, I'm just going to water these in, or actually I'm feeling a little bit of sprinkles, so the rain might water these in. So we're going to end it here. Thank you guys again for watching this video. Let me know if you guys have any idea for my last green leaf planter, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Make sure that you are yourself, and I will see you in the next one.